We're going to be talking about Modern Warfare's mid-Season 3 update. So Season 3 just released, but they're already preparing for a fairly major mid-season update coming in a few weeks, probably around the beginning of May. And this mid-season update is going to be pretty major. It's going to have a bunch of different features, a bunch of different content added to the game, bunch of changes, etc. The main thing here is definitely the addition of a new Mastery Camo, a bunch of gunsmith customizations as well, Frankensmithing, a lot of new stuff to talk about within this video. The Mastery Camo is very interesting because Damascus is something that's there in the game, but people don't like it as much. It's not really as popular, and they're going through and they're making a new Mastery Camo. And we have a ton of new information about what the Mastery Camo is, how you unlock it, a bunch of specifics here to go through. Before we start, I just want to let you guys know, because a bunch of people were asking me, Infinity Ward tweeted out, Xbox Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered owners can now equip their UDT Classic Ghost Bundle items. We have deployed a patch to resolve an issue impacting some Xbox One players. We apologize for the inconvenience and thank everyone for their patience. So everyone's been commenting that they haven't been able to get this bundle on the Xbox One. It seems like it was a pretty widespread issue, so if you guys are wondering, it's now available, so go redeem that. But let's get on with the video here. A bunch of Infinity Ward devs were responding to a bunch of people's questions on Twitter last night, talking about a bunch of different features that will be added to the game, and they confirmed that it will be within a mid-season 3 update. Most notably here is the addition of a new Mastery Camo within Modern Warfare. I want you guys to comment below, what do you think about Damascus, and are you hyped for a new Mastery Camo within the game? Are you ready for something more like Dark Matter, where it was really a prize to get this insanely cool camo? Dark Matter probably being one of the best Mastery Camos we've seen in any Call of Duty. Diamond is a classic. Back from Black Ops 2, getting Diamond on your weapons was insane, but Dark Matter, you have to say, is one of the best Mastery Camos. So what type of camo do you want as a Mastery Camo? Would you want some sort of variation of a Dark Matter? Let me know down below. But this is what the devs said. So someone actually asked the question, Joe Seacott and Art Peasant, that's obviously Joel. Hey, I'm wondering when we will learn more about the new Mastery Camo and weapon mastery challenges. Since I'm a grinder, it just piques my interest and I'm curious about when it will be added or when I can learn more about it. And Joe Seacott responds, it should be in the mid-season update. It will require gold to be unlocked for the weapon before it will progress. It will take a long time. So as of now, we don't know exactly what they have in store and why it's going to take such a long time to get to this Mastery Camo after getting gold on your weapons, but we'll see soon enough. It'll probably be something that they're implementing to get players to really have to grind this game and for the Mastery Camo to actually be a truly rewarding camo. So some more information here. The devs are still talking. Someone asked them a question, any word on Mastery Camo mid-season 3? Joel responds, I'm getting called out. I'm being inconsistent on this stuff. Sorry about that. The Mastery Camo and Frankensmithing, gunsmith camos, it's also known as, are in the same update. I'm not sure the exact timing, so I'm gonna go with it in season 3, so I don't want to cause any more confusion. And he goes on to say, the Weapon Master calling cards are in progress and not far behind. I hope that answers your question. This info can change along with my answers as we complete work on updates. Sometimes things can be completed, but they don't make it into the update for one reason or another. So it seems like they were hoping for this to be at the beginning of Season 3. A lot of these different features, the different gunsmith custom camos, new stuff within Mastery Camos, etc. It seems like they're getting good progress and work done on it, but it needs to be fully complete and fully ready and bug proof, etc. to be actually released within a final update for Modern Warfare. Some more stuff here. Prestigious Key is asking another question, another specific here. If you can spare the answer, will you need gold on the DLC weapons? Someone else responds here, my take was that Mastery Camo is unique to each gun, so it's not like Damascus that requires the completion of other weapons, so you can get the Mastery Camo for the M4 and be done if you wanted. And they clarify this here. Joe Seacott says this, it's per gun, so as long as you have gold on the gun, you can progress the new camo. So here's a new thing. The new camo, the Mastery Camo, is specific to the weapon. So we talked about obviously the Damascus Camo being the camo that you get when you get all of the different weapons gold, but it's not that really of a prized item. You think it would be, but it's just not really something that's hyped up within Modern Warfare. Although this camo here seems like it's less of a big deal because it's specific to the weapon, so you could be using the M4 the whole time within this game and really just grind that single weapon and get this new Mastery Camo. But at least from the tweets here, it seems like this camo is going to be a pretty big deal. It's going to take a lot of work, a lot of grinding to actually get this camo, and hopefully it looks a lot better, a lot more interesting than Damascus does within the game right now, and it brings a lot of people back into the game grinding for a cool new camo that is seemingly easier because it's specific to the weapon, but it looks cooler and it still is really hard to actually obtain that camo. So I think this is the perfect situation here. They have a chance to bring a lot of people back into the game and get people to actually grind, but at the end of the day, it's about the camo. And if the camo doesn't look cool and it doesn't look interesting or different, then no one's really going to be grinding it unless you're just a complete tryhard and you love grinding levels and challenges within Modern Warfare. And, you know, no matter what the camo looks like, you're going to go for it anyway, which I feel like is a very small portion of Modern Warfare players. If this camo is anything close or similar to Dark Matter, I'm not saying have them put a Dark Matter duplicate within Modern Warfare. That's not cool. You know, I was Black Ops 3's thing, let's keep it that way, but you know, let's make it something where like, oh, you see that camo in a multiplayer game and people are like, wow, I want to get that camo. However you have to do it, I want to get that camo. I feel like they could do something here. They have a second chance, but you never know what they're gonna do. Now obviously it's early on right now, we still have a couple of more weeks and there's going to be a lot of other stuff within this mid-season 3 update. They're classifying it here obviously as a pretty big update for the middle of season 3, which does make sense. It's not like a new season for Modern Warfare releases and then it's just nothing for 2 months straight. They continue to add stuff to the game, and around the middle of the season they add a lot more content to keep people interested, keep people ready. And this mid-season 3 update could also bring a bunch of the new season 3 maps as well, because obviously the roadmap, there's more content that releases later on in season 3. So mid-season 3 we could see this pretty big update with the Smithing, the Mastery Camo for the different weapons, Hard Hat, MW3 remake added to the game as well. Like, this could be a pretty big deal, and there's probably a bunch of other stuff that will be added within this mid-season 3 update as well, and we'll learn about those very soon. So let me know down below, what do you think about this new Mastery Camo being added? Will you grind for it regardless of what the camo looks like, or are you only going to grind for it if it's just a cool looking camo? If it looks something like Dark Matter, it's something different and cool, will you grind for it? Also, what else do you want within the mid-season 3 update? Any changes, any features that you want that, you know, still haven't been added to Modern Warfare that they've been talking about? What do you want added to the game? Because that would be a good time to actually get your opinions in and really get something in the game, because we're more than halfway through Modern Warfare, and obviously COD 2020 might be delayed, Modern Warfare's life cycle might be extended, so that's a whole nother situation. But at least as of now, we're halfway through Modern Warfare's DLC season, the normal DLC season, and we need to get the features in now because we're enjoying the game now. At least, you know, some of us are, and you know, might as well enjoy it now with the features that we want and not have the features added later on in the game's life cycle. So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.